Okay, so on my second segment, I've showed you the couple of machines. Now you've got probably 15 options of things you can set up in here. I'm sure after the core gets worked out for me, it's already on its way. I can move to other things. But the main thing too is keep what's simple, keep what's working, and keep what's not damaged in the body so that you can perform the next day. It's real important to stay on a routine. It's like any habit. If you do it enough, you will have accomplishments and or failures. So keep doing what you're doing. If that makes you happy, you just keep doing it because you will be a pro at it no matter what it is. Okay? You just got to keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it until people say, damn, that's all you're doing. Yes, that's all I'm doing. Yes, yes, yes. Let's say you get your head start working like that. Yes, that's all I do. That's all I do. I focus. That's it. I'm focused. So, work it out for you. Now, on this segment, I want to explain to you after this workout, not long, 15, 20 minutes. When I was first working out at my heaviest, it was an hour. Okay, and I'm talking an hour straight. It was an hour, if not more. But after this one, I would go home, return myself into my power walking stuff, and do probably 4 or 5 miles of the power walk, which, changing my direction and my location, I find by going the other way, I add more hills. What's significant about a hill if you don't know? A hill makes it easy going down, makes it hard going up. But with the power walk, you can strengthen more, harder in your work going up the hill. So you want, if you're going to climb a hill, you might as well make the best out of it. Whether you jog up it, or power walk it. And here, I'll show you a little example of the power walk. The power walk that I do is based with my hands here, and I can pound them, I can move them, okay? I can even practice some kind of sparring. It doesn't matter as long as I've got them up. Keeping them up works this area, all here. So I'm not only walking, but I'm also adhering to the top of my chest, the shoulder. I didn't have a point shoulder like this. Now I have a cove in shoulder. Things will develop as you apply them. No matter what you do, you keep applying them and results will happen. You can't help it. It's going to happen. Do it till people notice you're doing it and then keep doing it. You got to do it. Okay, they noticed all the shit you was doing. They noticed all the stuff you was getting into. Well, that's because you're a repeat offender. Be a repeat offender in the gym. Be a repeat offender on your health. It don't matter. Okay? There's nothing wrong with eating bad, but I'll tell you something. One thing I learned in my heaviest weight, I had to cut all the shit out. Okay, I'm very blunt. I had to cut all the shit out. But eventually, when I got down to the successful weights, meaning 100-pound loss plus, I could actually reward myself with my conditioning with what I call now the 80-20. And simply what the 80-20 diet is 20% I can eat candy, I can eat chips, I can eat bullshit. You know what I mean? Give me bullshit, I'll try it. But then I eat a salad, I'll eat something. But one thing I did cut out, I have to admit, was pork. Pork is something I've just stopped eating. It was something I was great at cooking and I enjoy. But pork, for some reason, not only affects you physically, but if you really get into the mental stage of pork, maybe one day I can have a little bit here and there, but I really avoid it. Okay, I'm not religious against it. I just avoid it at this point in my life. Okay, I didn't understand all the things that were told to me by other successful people, but I find that there's a lot of truth more than non-truth based around the things that they have told me that I should have watched for in pork. And by having a continuous diet of it and then removing it, I can significantly feel and see a difference in myself, in my spirit, I'm still crazy, okay, that's fine, but my spirit, my connections, my thought process, and everything, and I know the health's got a lot to do with it, but the pork, dropping the pork was significant. I gotta say it one more time, try to get the pork out of your diet. But you got so much other things you can have, okay? This ain't about limitations when you get it right. When you get it right, you can actually be rewarded because your cardio level is so hard, your training is so up there that anything that enters the temple burns off. So you can have things. And sugar ends up being my friend, especially summer's coming up. Summer is only a couple months away, and I'm going to be on my bike. I won't even be in here. This is pointless when I get on the bike, because the bike will give me everything all this is doing, from the power walks to the workout to the pacing to the mental. Once you get on the bike and you ride on your bike for those miles, you can cut everything else out. But one thing that happens to me on the bike is the sugar craving. Okay, I get it now, but it will really increase on the next level of cycling because sugar ends up being my friend. And I'll explain more of that along with salt. Okay? Salt does dry you out though, so you got to be careful of salts if you have a low tolerance to it. But fortunately for my system, along with my heart rate, the way my heart dormants, the salt is actually a friend in medium to mild moderations. The salt is my friend. So it depends on you, but especially off that bike, I have certain cravings that are more significant with my cycling. Plus, that's the main focus on the core this winter versus the fat loss in the core, is because that's where the pressure is heavy on the bike ride.